Hello all YouTube people and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Obviously you can tell by the title down below, we're doing a full face of makeup video for you guys. It is all Catrice products, and the reason why we're doing Catrice products is because our girl Tati is back and she talked about the new Catrice True Skin foundation, which kind of pretty much sparked this whole entire video. I've tried a different variety of Catrice products in the past, and one of their foundations, I forget what it's called, I have it in my drawer somewhere behind me, but I used to love that foundation. I still have it, but they came out with a new foundation that's supposed to be better than that one, that has a wider shade range as well. So again, Tati made me buy it, and that's what kind of started this whole entire video. So before I make this even longer than it needs to be, this is your first time on my YouTube channel, welcome. I post videos 2 or 3 times a week. I do giveaways here on my channel. I do US and open to international ones as well. I've got a few going on, so they will be linked down below for you if you are interested in being any of my giveaways I've got going on that are open right now at the moment. But yeah, so I would appreciate if you guys would join my YouTube channel so you guys can be a part of my journey. So before I make this intro way too long than it needs to be, let's just go ahead and get into this. But again, you know the gist. If you like videos like this, don't give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss a video with me, your girl Sandra D, and let's just go ahead and get into it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we are doing a full face of Catrice makeup. I pretty much have a variety of different items. There's only like one or two items that I don't have in this collection. I might just have to kind of gravitate towards some other products or just use what I normally use. So I just want to get into this, jump into this quick so we're not kind of dilly-dallying. I want to try and make sure this video is not too long. I don't know how Allie Glines does these videos, how they get edited, because she does full face of makeup videos all the time, and they're never like 30 to 40, 50 minutes. Sometimes they can be, because I know that's like probably when she records it and then like cuts it down. So I'll try my best. But anyways, this video was obviously inspired by Miss Tati Westbrook. You know, Miss Guru Life over there. So I just really want to go ahead and just jump into this makeup. All of it I got from Ulta. Well, I guess not all of it. I could have gotten all of it from Ulta, but it was really hard to find that foundation, and then I just had to actually order it off of the Catrice website. So some of these items I actually had in my collection, like the setting spray I've had in my collection. There is a mascara that I've had in my collection for a while. So I'm just excited just to dive into all of this makeup. Now, again, I'm going to try my best to try and keep it super simple and easy, and so that we can do our best to just chive on. So I'm kind of just getting it all out of the Ulta bag. That's kind of where I stuffed it. And I just want to go ahead and move on. But before we do that, I'm an idiot. I literally just washed my beauty sponge for this video, and I left it in the bathroom. So give me 2 seconds to come right back and we'll get this thing started. Alright, so we are back. I've got you zoomed in. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is just start off with priming our face. I went ahead and picked up their Pore Minimizing Serum. I've been really into serums, just starting them off as a like primer instead sometimes, or if I don't really feel the mood into using a primer, because serums are just great. So this is their Pore Minimizing Serum. It has 10% niacinamide, if you guys can see that. There it is. A niacinamide. It's just a face serum that's supposed to minimize pores because of the niacinamide, mattifying, ever matte with cedaram in it. It's visibly tightens enlarged pores and controls oil shine to support a soothed and more refined shine-free skin. Dermatologist tested. It says apply 3 to 5 drops and then you are good. So just gonna go ahead and put a few drops into my hand, and let's go ahead and get this all over the face as a primer. Alright, give that a second to sink into our skin, and then that will be our primer. So the thing that sparked it all obviously is going to be this beautiful thing right here. This is the True Skin Catrice Hydrating Foundation with the hyaluronic acid and has a long wear. So what I've been noticing, a lot of companies have been adding hyaluronic acid into their products. Now I know hyaluronic acid in its purest form can be very expensive, but obviously if they're batching it and putting it into like foundations and things like that, I know it can be more cost effective this way, so they can have it in the product but still make it affordable for us as well. Now I don't remember how much the foundation costs. It's still drugstore, so it's still on the affordable side somewhere. I think it was like $15 or $12.99. No, I think it's $12.99 if I'm correct. Maybe not. I don't remember. Somewhere in like that middle range. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on to the sponge. It does have a pump applicator. Now I am still kind of tan right now, so I went with more of the warm vanilla shade, which is 015. I'm hoping this works out for us. Who knows if it will or if it won't. So we're just going to go ahead and put this on our face. I did go ahead and put a few drops here on this, and let's go ahead and blend this out. Let me clean this mirror though really quickly that I'm trying to use, because I can't apply this without having a clean mirror. Alright, let's just go ahead and put a few dots on our face, see how well that blends. Maybe I might need to get more, but we're just going to put it kind of all over and then just kind of go with it. Now this seems more on the yellow side than I thought it was going to be, but it is what it is. I have a more neutral undertone skin. Obviously on camera it's not coming off that way, but it is what it is. Alright, so that is the foundation all patted out. I don't know what to think of it quite yet. I feel like it's settling on my skin. I feel like it's sitting on it and not like blending in with it. It is supposed to be like a more full coverage type of foundation. I did do 2 pumps of it, so we'll have to see what the end product looks like in the end. I'm going to go in with concealer, so I was able to pick up one of their concealers, and it also is a part of the True Skin line. This is supposed to be a hyaluronic acid concealer, but it's also full coverage. It's also supposed to last you 18 hours is what it says as well. So it's just supposed to be a comfortable high coverage concealer. This is what the applicator looks like, kind of has a teardrop type of applicator, so you can really get in there. Alright, let's go ahead and smooth that out. Alright, so that is the concealer all patted out as well. Blended out, patted out, whatever you want to say. I think the concealer is actually really, really nice. It's not creasing too bad like some of the other concealers that I've used in the past are. It's settling on top of the foundation pretty well, so I think that's good. Now, the only thing I can tell about the foundation is that it seems like it's grasping on to some of my dry patches that I have on my skin. Again, maybe that's just because I didn't use a normal primer like I normally would, but it is what it is. We're going to keep chugging on and see what happens. The next item I went ahead and picked up is their True Skin Mineral Loose Powder. Again, this is in translucent. This is their hyaluronic acid translucent matte is what it says. It says matte, and then this is what the inside looks like for the applicator. It's just one of those shifter ones. All you gotta do is just pull up on the sticker, and then you can also close it if you want to close it, obviously for safe traveling. So it looks like this is a good one you could possibly travel with, but again, I feel like sometimes even if you like close it that way, it's still oh god, it's gonna try not to get that all over everywhere. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do next is tap some of this into the cap, because that's typically what I like to do, is just tap it into the cap, so it makes it easier to use. Now that's not coming out so well, so weird. Normally with some of my other ones it comes out just so seamlessly and perfect, so that is what it is. We're going to go ahead and take the Beauty Blender and help put that a little bit underneath our eyes. So so that that sets in correctly. Okay. All right, so now we are set all over the face, and then we can go ahead and move on to blush and bronzer and keep this going. All right, so the next product I picked up is their Sungasm Luminous Bronzer. This is what the packaging looks like. It's just in a cardboard unicarton. This is in the shade C01 Golden Ecstasy, and then this is what the packaging looks like. It does have a little bit of a sheen to it, as you can see. So I don't know exactly how this is going to turn out. We're just going to hope for the best, and maybe it might be comparable to, oh my god, Physicians Formula. We'll just see what's going to happen. I don't know, because I wasn't sure. They only had like, what, 2 shades, 3 shades? And I don't remember if this was the lightest one or if this was like the medium toned one. So it is what it is. We're just going to tap in there a little bit, tap it off, and let's just see what happens. Okay, it's not bad. I mean, I don't think it's like, I feel like it's not dark enough. Like, I feel like maybe I shouldn't have gone with the lightest shade, which I think this is one. Maybe it's just buildable. We can build it up. But it is really pretty, I will say that. So, and if I'm paler, it might work out a little bit better, but I feel like I'm not as pale since I've been out in the sun a lot lately. So we're just gonna put this all around our forehead just like we normally would. Alright, moving on to the next item. It is going to be the Catrice Blush Box. This is the glowing multicolor blush. So this is what it looks like in the packaging, and then that's what it looks like in there. So it does have a little bit of a sheen to it as well. This is in shade 010 Dulce Vita. So just taking this e.l.f. blush brush and just kind of tapping it in there, and then we'll just see what happens on our cheeks, ladies and gentlemen. Starting up high. Not really seeing anything. Maybe if I just go into like the pink part of it, I can see it on the brush. So let's just see if that works a little bit better and not swirling it. Alright, so we're getting a little bit of a color now. It's not the best pigmentation so far, but it does have a nice sheen to it. I do see that, so I don't know how this is going to look on the other side. It is very chalky. I am getting a lot of, like, as you can see, kick up from it just by dipping my brush into there, so I don't know. It's showing up a little bit. So, but the kick up is ridiculous. Alright, so that is the blush. I like to go ahead and set my face already because I want to do highlighter, and I want the highlighter to like beam. So this is the Catrice Long Lasting Prime and Fine Multi-Talented Fixing Spray. So this is supposed to be a dupe for the Max Fix Plus. Obviously you can tell by like the packaging, it's kind of like a clear, foggy type of bottle, kind of just like the Max Fix Plus one is. So give our face a nice little spritz. And I'll give it one more spritz at the end when we're done as well. So while that's trying to dry down just a little bit, we're going to grab our highlighter really quickly. This is the Catrice More Than Glow highlighter. It looks stunning for sure. So this is what it looks like. It has kind of like a golden champagne color. So let's grab our brush really quickly and tap into that and see if we can get a glow on our face. Ooh. Well, that's pretty. I know you guys can see that. That is stunning. Alright, I'm here for this one now. You're giving me something good. So, that is a really pretty, like, natural highlighter. And I think it's like, it's not too shiny, but it's not like, I don't know, but it's pretty. I'm going with it. Put a little bit there on the Cupid's bow. Put a little bit up top on our forehead, just a little bit. So we get a little bit of gleam, a little bit of shine everywhere, right? Because, again, I like to glow from the gods, glow for the gods. I want them to see me. I want to be a star. Anyways, alright, so there is that for the highlighter. This I'm digging for sure. Alright, so we've got all of that done so far. It looks like we need to do our brows really quickly. I guess I can wait to do brows and just do eyes, and I guess we can just move on to eyes. So for an eyeshadow palette, I've actually had this in my collection. I thought I was going to declutter it, and then luckily I saved it and I didn't declutter it. So I have the Catrice Warrior of the Night eyeshadow palette. This is a collaboration with Wesley Benjamin Carter. There is his face on the unicorn, as you guys can see right there. He is a male influencer in the beauty community. I actually bought this palette. You guys have heard me kind of explain this story before. He's actually a cousin of one of my employees. So he did this collaboration with them. The packaging itself is a little bit like on the cheap side. I'm not really big on the packaging. And then also the way that the color scheme is just, I don't know. This is just kind of screams like kid makeup to me. So I thought Catrice could have done better when it came to an eyeshadow palette. Now they probably may have updated their like formula and probably updated packaging since this, because this was like probably what, 2 years ago, and I still haven't used it, or a little over pre-COVID. So I don't know. I don't even know what kind of look I'm gonna make out of this, but we're just gonna go with it, and it is what it is. I've never played with these shadows before, so if they turn out patchy and a hot mess, I don't know what to say, girl. So it is what it is. We're just gonna roll with the punches. I'm gonna clean off my favorite brushes on this like kind of foam switch thing that I normally like to use, so it makes it easier for us to put on these eyeshadows. I just want to make sure I'm using brushes that I normally like to use, so we're not like all over the place, because it will make this so much more easier for us when it comes to doing this eye look really quickly. So I think my eyes are still a little tacky. I didn't put any powder on them, so okay, you know what? It might be like a pinky purple kind of smoky eye. We're just gonna have to see where this goes. So I'm gonna go in with that pink shade, kind of looks like this, and just kind of put that into our crease and into the corner. And you know what? We're just gonna have to go with how it goes. So that is what we are doing. I never use this brush for anything like this, so we're doing it. We're doing it. So this is going all in the crease on the outer corner. So you guys can see that. The pigment's okay. I guess I could have used an eyeshadow base, but my eyes are still tacky from my foundation, so I don't know. I mean, I feel like it should be a lot better, but it's not. So who knows? Again, if anyone knows if Catrice has changed their formula since then, can someone please let me know in the comments down below. Okay. So that's what she's looking like so far right now. I'm not sure how drastic of a look I want to go with this, but it is what it is. Okay, shenanigans. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do, Sandra? I'm trying to think. Okay, I think I'm going right next to it into that deep purple shade that's right next to it, right there where my finger is. And we're going to put that in the outer corner, maybe? I don't know. We're doing one eye at a time, because if I did both eyes and trying to do this, I don't know how long this video is going to be. So, and we're also doing a colorful look here. Some of you guys have been asking me to do bright, colorful looks in my eyes, so luckily this palette is giving you what you want, you know? So there's that. Okay. We might deepen that up just a little bit more. There are some shimmers in here that I'm unsure how I want to use. So I'm going to swatch two of them really quickly. So there is this really bright matte white shade. And then there's also this like silver tone shade. So I'm unsure what I want to do, because they both look almost really similar to each other. And I wonder if I can like cover my eye in a color and like put something on top of it. So okay, swatching another shade over here. I'm gonna be honest, some of these shades feel really chalky. So I don't know what kind of look we're doing here, ladies and gentlemen. I do not know, but we're gonna figure that out here in about 2.5 seconds. So, okay, I have an idea and I'm gonna go with it. If I mess this look up, it is what it is, and we're just gonna keep going with it. So I'm taking this like purple shimmery shade and putting this on my eyelid. I am going to get a little bit fallout from it, so it is what it is, but we're just going with it. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. There's a little bit of kickback there. Exactly what I was going for, but you know what? It's going to have to work. We'll fix that outer corner here in a second. I think that pink is pretty much like gone away, so put that back in there somehow. And if this all pulls together, I'm a magician. So, alright, I'm going to go with my idea is put this like silver shade on top of this and see how this like blends. It's definitely a mess, but we're gonna make it work. So, okay, fixing that corner just a little bit. We're gonna deepen it up with that like darkest matte shade and go into it with that and figure out how we can fix this. So, we're working, we're trying. So, oh no, this is not my best work, ladies and gentlemen. I'm also going to blame the eyeshadows because the eyeshadow is not the best either. Some of them are very, very chalky, and I'm losing whatever color I had in the center, and I'm trying to figure out how I can make that up. Or if I can even like fix that with something else. Can I fix that with this one? Okay, we're doing something here. So I'm taking that pinky metallic shade and kind of mixing these two together. And trying to make it work. That may have just done something there. Okay, we're reviving ourselves now, but can I replicate this on the other eye is the question. I don't know. But I'm gonna try. Alright, I'm gonna do the other eye off camera really quickly and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the finished eye look. I went ahead and took some of that purple underneath my eye. Kind of got this like galactic, like purple pink look going on. I went ahead and took that stark white shade and put that into my inner corner on both my eyes. So now moving on, we've got the Catrice Cosmetics Glam Doll False Lash Mascara. I used to love this. Love, love, love. This is actually a backup of that mascara. I haven't used it, and I could probably say over a year. On this mascara, I love, especially I love the wand. The wand is like spiky and silicone, as you guys can see. I'm trying to show you without like trying to show you. I don't know how to, there you go. So spiky and silicone, I love it. It has a curve to it as well. It gets in between every single lash. Now I know some people prefer more of like the bristle brush type of wands. I prefer more of the spiky ones that get in between every single lash. So it is what it is. I went ahead and curled my lashes as well. So let's go ahead and get this on our eyes. Alright, so that is the mascara on. I love this mascara so, so much. And the last product we have to go through is going to be a lip product. This is actually one of the only lip products I could find on the website. I guess they don't really have that big a variety. This is the Powerful Glossy Lip Oil. This is what it looks like. This is in the color Raspberry Glow. Not sure if this is really going to go with what we've got going on. I did take the foundation off of my lips, but we can do that one more time just to guarantee we don't have anything. This is just a hydrolon and it has a bunch of oil in it. It's just supposed to help nourish your lips, and it has a little bit of a tint to it. So that is what it looks like, as you can see. Let's go ahead and try that on. It has more of a gloss feel than an, like, obviously it's supposed to be a glossy lip oil. So it does have that like tackiness to it more than a lip oil. I thought with like all the oils that are in it, it would be more like smoothing, but it is. So that is the final look that we came up with, ladies and gentlemen. Let me zoom you out really quickly so that we can, well, let's look at the makeup first before I zoom you out. Okay, let's zoom you out now. All right, so that is the final look that we have here that I created. Obviously, my hair is a hot mess. I really didn't do anything more than just using the products that we had. I did do my eyebrows off camera, a little bit more on the like fluffy side because I love a fluffy brow these days. But yeah, that is using all of the products. What are you guys' thoughts? I can definitely tell you I don't like the eyeshadow palette. Eyeshadow palette is a big flop. The foundation in the end actually looks really, really nice after I've set my face and put everything onto it. The blush, I'm not that big of a fan of. It just didn't wow me. I guess in combination with the highlighter, which the highlighter was the star of the show, I can definitely tell you there. The mascara, I've told you before, is a fan favorite of mine. I've used it for a really long time. This, I love the tint that it's giving my lips right now at the moment. This is beautiful, so I definitely want to make sure I keep using this. I thought it was going to be more red, but obviously it's more on the raspberry side, more pinkish red. So it's still cute. It's still something. The setting powder, it's a setting powder. It doesn't feel anything different than like a regular setting powder that I normally would use. The concealer, I do like it a lot. I think I should have built it up a little bit more for more full coverage. I thought it was going to be like really like thick, but it was actually more on the thinner side when it comes to a formula for a concealer. So I think, oh, and then the pore minimizing serum. Ooh, I almost dropped that whole entire thing. I definitely want to use this more because I do have large pores in like this area. So I kind of want to put that actually more into my skincare than into, obviously like my makeup. I might use that as like my morning serum before I put makeup on, and then put more like a primer on it. I just wish I actually would have had a real primer to try out for you guys. So I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and the bronzer. Bronzer I definitely liked. I like the shimmer, the sheen that it has to it. So definitely will keep using that as well. So again, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching this full face of Catrice makeup. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And that's the end of this video. So you know the gist. If you like videos like this, don't forget this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss a video with me, your girl Sandra D, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.